Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the show. I hope you're having a fantastic weekend, and I hope that this video finds you well. Listen to this. Let's talk about my state of Arizona. It has historically always been a dark red conservative state. Only Republicans always won all the seats, right? Democrats would barely ever win, especially when it came to governor or senators or Congress people. Well, something weird happened in 2020. Joe Biden by less than 11,000 votes beats Donald Trump after Trump won the state in a landslide. And then comes 2022. It's very popular Carrie Lake against Katie Hobbs. Carrie Lake is debating. She's holding town halls. She's out with the people. Katie Hobbs is hiding in her basement. You know, she used the Joe Biden strategy. Then election comes around, and again, by 11,000 votes, this very unpopular, proven racist, right? By the courts, not by me, by the courts, proven racist Katie Hobbs, she ends up winning by 11,000 votes. And then in 2024, Trump wins the state in a landslide, but his endorsed Carrie Lake candidate for Senate loses to a cartel member, possibly. I don't know, speculation. So what's happening? Well, we know what's happening. And America First Legal sued the crap out of this state, and they just won. Do me a huge favor. Smash that thumbs up. Subscribe. Leave me a comment. Where are you tuning in from? I'm from Arizona. That's right. And before we continue, ladies and gentlemen, really quickly, today's sponsor is Mike Lindell with his companies, My Store and My Pillow. Mike Lindell is running for governor of Minnesota. His team reached out to me a couple of weeks ago and said, Vlad, we need your help. No one is backing financially Mike Lindell. He's doing this all by himself, and he's going against the Democrat machine. And the Democrat machine has unlimited sources of money. Unlike Mike Lindell, they threw him out of the big stores, and the only way he can sell is through his website. When you use ANN, all the proceeds go for his campaign. You also support the channel a little bit, and free gift right there at the bottom of the screen. So go to my store or mypillow.com and use ANN at checkout. Support Patriot Mike. He needs our prayers. He needs our support. He's going to win Minnesota. I believe it. Now, from here, we're going to jump onto my Twitter page. Here we go. America First Legal has won its lawsuit in Arizona, requiring all 15 counties in Arizona to remove illegal aliens from their voter rolls. Here's what they have to do. The Republican-controlled House here in Arizona is going to monitor every single county. They're going to be there when they open up the voter rolls, and they have to go name by name and verify, is this person a citizen or not? If not, off the voter rolls. So now they have to clean up every single county. From the preliminary reports we are getting, there is at least already over 71,000 names that are going to be removed from the voter rolls statewide. If this goes through successfully, ladies and gentlemen, think about this. Democrats won't win the state again. And with the amount of people moving in the state, it's just a matter of time before we have more, we'll have more electoral votes, right? We're going to keep growing. If you look at New York, their electoral count is falling. Look at California. All the mass exodus, their electoral numbers are falling. Look at Texas. Look at Florida. Look at Arizona. Look at Idaho. They're about to go from 3 to 4. Arizona in the last decade went up a couple points. Texas is going up. Florida's going up. With this shift in our country right now, if we stay on this path, if we keep fighting for America and Americans first while the Democrats are fighting for illegal immigrants, ladies and gentlemen, I don't see Democrats winning in a long, long time. See what the Democrats planned for evil, God flipped it for good because they wanted to bring all these illegal immigrants in. give them voting rights, and make sure this country remains would become and remain a one-party state for the Democrats, God gave us grace. And it looks like it's going to be the other way around. But we're not importing voters. We are actually having debates, conversations, and action to where Americans want to be our voters. And one last thing before I wrap up. Gen Z, especially young men, ages, I think it's like 15 to 24, are the most conservative generation than it has been in over 3 decades. I mean, I read that report last night and I was just, that's amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, our young men and many young women are more conservative than their parents, and their grandparents in some cases. So people are understanding this woke mind virus is going to destroy the country. Everybody's waking up and everybody is jumping on board, untrained MAGA. Subscribe. God bless you. Support Patriot Mike. Links are down below in the description. I'm out.